Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. Okay, guys, so much to talk about, so much to discuss, especially because it looks like Joe Winberg, the one from Vanderpump Rules, I guess, based off of what we're reading and seeing, she's getting a little bit more open about her intimate life with Tom Schwartz, but also claiming that I think that they could potentially get back together. So this is a lot to talk about, lots to discuss. Now we also have the Real Housewives of, I mean, I guess Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we have a lot. But before we jump in, go ahead, pop off in the comment section, smash that like button, show some love, and let's get right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys. So we are back to talk about first this Joe Winberg. Thank you to Reality Blurb. Joe Winberg addressed her sex life with Tom Schwartz when they were still in a situationship, and she joked that Katie Maloney didn't like his dick. She also shared what Katie told her at the Vanderpump Rules reunion, where they stand now, and if Joe believes she and Schwartz will get back together. Did I suck off Schwartz? That's what Joe asked, reading a fan question on an Instagram Live. She said, yeah, of course I did. He was really good at having sex. I don't know why Katie didn't like his dick. He was great. Joe also claimed that Katie reached a place at the reunion where she admitted Joe isn't the bad person. She apologized. It wasn't like the sweetest thing, but I'm not friends with her. I'm just saying what happened. Okay. I have nothing against Katie. She was duped the same way I was, and we don't need to hate on Katie. Joe then addressed Schwartz's claim that the one big thing occurred when that they were together, which made him leave her. We don't know what the one big thing was. We don't know. But I'm also going to let you guys in on a little secret. Let him go, let him date, let him be. We're broken up. It is what it is. Now, despite everything, Joe said that she still believes Tom Schwartz is her other half, but I think it's going to take some time. She said, hinting that they could maybe get back together one day in due time. Okay. I mean, guys, I'm going to play a clip and I want to hear what you guys think. Here is said clip. Thank you to Byway Hello Drama.
I think Katie actually literally has kind of gotten to a place where she's like, oh, Joe isn't the bad person. Or like, like at the reunion, it was like, she apologized. It was like the sweetest thing, but I'm not friends with her. I'm just saying that like Schwartz, one big thing happened that made him, we don't know what that one big thing was. We don't know, but I'm also going to let you guys all in on a little secret. Let him go. Let him date. Let him be. I don't want to be, like we're broken up. It is what it is. I think Schwartz is my other half. Yes, I do. But
I think that Tom Schwartz somewhere is like, what? I was leading it on as if we were never together to begin with. Joe, what are you talking about? Why is Joe saying these things? And it's like, oh, Joe's saying these things, bitch, because she's telling the truth and you didn't want to tell the truth, which, by the way, creates a little bit of an issue. But wait, we're not done there yet. No. She did mention a few things. She mentioned that we're going to see all about this at the reunion with Katie Maloney, and Katie Maloney was such a sweetheart to her. But then on top of that, she mentioned that Tom Schwartz, she thinks that eventually, I guess, in this Instagram Live or whatever she was doing, Tom Schwartz will be leaning back into her and coming back and realizing what he lost. Now, could that be just total bullshit? Yeah, she can't necessarily speak for Tom Schwartz, but could it be totally true? Yes, that could also, both things can be true at the same time. Now, we're going to move on from this over to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because the Real Housewives of Atlanta is where it's at right now with all of the drama, all of the shit, and all of the things happening one day at a time. So we're about to go over there, but definitely pop off in the comments and let us know what you think about the Joe Tom Schwartz, Katie situationship, because even Katie has found herself in a threesome that she probably did not ever think she'd be in. But wait, it keeps going. Thank you to Radar Online. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Porsha Williams' ex-husband, Simon Gobadia, introduced a second witness to back up his claims against the reality star in divorce court. So RadarOnline.com has obtained the witness affidavit submitted by one of Simon's nannies, and her name was redacted in court filings. Okay. The individual said that they had worked for Simon since May of 2020 before he married Porsha, that they cared for Simon's kid before Porsha entered the picture, and looked at Porsha and her daughter Pilar after she wed Simon. I was in charge of managing things around the home, taking care of the kids, overseeing the vendors, and anything else that needed to be done. I worked every day at the marital residence. Some days I worked 10, 11 hours in a day, and some days I spent the night at home, depending on what needed to be done. I was always around. Simon is such a good man. I have never seen him be violent or angry at all, and he is very mild-mannered and just a nice guy. Now, the employee said that Porsha reached out to her on February 22nd and asked if she could stay late that night, and she agreed, and the woman said that Porsha came to her that day and wished her a happy birthday and gave her flowers. And the woman said Porsha left the home that evening and never came back, but the next day, Porsha filed for divorce. The employee said that she had to watch Simon's children the following night because Porsha left the home while Simon was traveling. I cannot go home to my home from Thursday, February 22nd until Monday, February 26th because Porsha left the marital residence without telling me, and it was the week Simon's children were at home. And Simon returned to the house surprised of the divorce without help from his wife. I mean, if you guys, this just gets messier and messier. The employee detailed the day that Porsha returned to the home 2 weeks later, and she said Porsha parked her car outside. I did not know she was coming with a guy that day. Simon asked me, can you go open the door for Porsha and ask her what she needs and whether she needs to come inside the home? And I went outside to meet Porsha, and I said, Simon is asking, do you need to come inside the house to get something? And Porsha said that she does not need to answer anything. And then she went inside the house with the security guy with a gun. The man was a big guy who was walking like a bad guy, and I did not know that Porsha was coming with a guy. This came out of nowhere, and I had never seen the guy before. This guy was inside the house sitting on the stairs with the gun showing, and it was shocking to me. I was concerned. The employee said that Simon called the police. Officers came out and spoke to everyone, and Porsha left with the security guard around midnight, according to the affidavit. The employee said that Porsha came back days later with another man, and she said that Simon changed the locks because she and the children did not feel comfortable being alone, not knowing if another man would come to the home. The employee wrote, the last time that Porsha came to the house, she did not leave. This was on Sunday, March 24th, 2024, and she came with a guy to open the gate again. She came with her daughter, her mother, and her mother's boyfriend, and she was bringing stuff back to the house, and the same guy opened the gate. Then they started searching the house, went downstairs and disconnected the cameras around the house, and the cameras are not working, and this makes me uncomfortable because I'm with the kids by myself as their nanny when their father is away at work. But as RadarOnline.com first reported, Simon introduced another witness to back up his claims earlier this month. And as Radar first reported, Porsha filed for divorce on February 22nd, 2024, after 15 years of marriage. The reality star said that she decided to end the marriage after reading news reports about her husband's alleged immigration fraud, and she demanded the prenup they signed be enforced. On top of that, Simon recently demanded Atlanta producers turn over communication between Porsha about the divorce and unreleased footage shot at their home. Okay. Honestly, guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are, your takes are on this. So pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys.